General Secretary, Vice President 1, Vice President 2, respected Headmaster, Yasin Sir Sahab, all the dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, Principal of Anjuman PhD College, a good friend of mine. Dear parents, staff members, and dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to be here on this occasion. For my benefit, for my easiness, I will converse in English. Is it okay? Maybe in between I will have some to do pointers so that it is convenient for everyone. All the students, can you raise your hand, those who are in 10th standard, those who are giving exams for 10th, okay. Those who are in 6th grade, yes. 7, okay. 8 and 9. Yes, I must congratulate the management and teachers for this 25th year function. Mashallah, it's a long way to go now. I have studied with my PUC, pre-university from Anjuman, as it was mentioned. Thank you for this wonderful introduction. I know how Anjuman has grown and how tirelessly and selflessly people work here. I have seen, I've spoken with a lot of ex-presidents and those who are working in the management, how tirelessly working, they are working for the students so that you have a bright future. You must always remember in your prayers for them. I always do that. Those who have taught me, those who have supported me my entire career, because your prayers are the only thing that can give benefit to them. I must also congratulate all the students, those who have secured the prizes for various competitions, maybe quiz, speech. I was very surprised people were also taking part in Canada. These are not the things which I have learned from books. These are the things which I learned from my life. These are the things which I have gained from people by talking to people, by conversing with them, by meeting them. Dear students, when I see you, I see lots of books. I see there is more on your faces. There is more is the guidance. And you must treasure it. You must treasure it. Those who are in 10th, particularly I am saying this point. Because you are at a juncture where you are going to decide your life. You are going to make a choice. And the choice has to come from within. I made a choice long back that I am going to be a doctor. And right when I was sitting there like you, in one of the programs, I decided, no, I am going to do it. No matter what comes in life, no matter what hurdles come. So dear students, you want to become an engineer, a businessman like our President Sahab here. So these are the role models for you. Choose your role models very wisely. Let me tell you, you all have the potential to make a difference in your life, somebody else's life. That is also very important. You need not be a selfish man. How much difference can you make in somebody else's life? That is also very important. We all understand that this is the era of knowledge. There is huge amount of knowledge, and the knowledge is at the tip of the finger. Just type something, you get loads of information, thousands of thousands. But those knowledge, those information, unless you take the core out of it, it is not going to help you. Make the mental models, as they say in the business world now, make the mental model out of these knowledge. Select what exactly you want. Now, it's not that I am going to encourage these youngsters to use mobile. Of course not. That's not the thing what I'm saying here. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made a very fine point. I don't know how this dichotomy of knowledge, the religious knowledge. I remember once he already used to make this point on the stage every time he comes, and I listen to him oftentimes. There is no deen and dunya separately. Prophet always used to pray, Allahumma anfa'ni ma yanfa'ni. Allahumma allimni ma yanfa'ni. Give me knowledge of those which is useful. So the knowledge is, the ilm is, yanfa'ni la yanfa'ni. That's what they say. The alim ulama is sitting right in front of me, they will acknowledge this what I'm trying to say. As I was saying, there is power in choice. You have to make a choice. These choices what we make have huge results in our life. Suppose today when I was heading up for Fajr, I snooze my alarm. Correct? That's the choice I made. It's a small choice, but it is going to have a huge effect on me, whether I'm going to get up for my Fajr or not. Even the small things, but it has a huge effect. So today when you make a choice, whether you want to eat a breakfast, small choice, but it is going to have a huge effect, impact on your health. Right? Maybe insignificant, it looks very insignificant at this point, but when you see at a larger scale, every choices we make has an impact in our life. Let me put this across this way. Let me give an example. Say one person is not that great at mathematics. Instead of sitting and crying that I'm not good at mathematics, that person, if he or she makes an effort every 15 minutes, I'm going to read my notes. And this habit, if that person takes it for next 6 months, that person is going to be Thomas Alva Edison or Albert Einstein. Take it from me. That little effort every day what you put makes a huge difference. Dear students, I hope you will consider this point what I am saying. These small choices has compound effect. We got a compound interest, remember? Right? Yes, students? Yes or no? Yes, it has a huge compound effect on our life. It could be in terms of you studying or you spending a free time. That's also a decision. See, sometimes not taking a choice, not taking a decision is also a decision. Yes or no? Not taking a decision is also a decision. So what I am trying to portray or rather put it here, that you have to make choices. खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तब्दील से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है. As Allama Iqbal has rightly put it, you have to put it. You have to make yourself that way. That is in your hand. And I'm telling you, this is the right time. And I'm just going to give you a brief outline how to go about it. This was the first point which I made, that is making right choices. Second is embracing the growth, embracing the change. Change doesn't come overnight. As they say in English, Rome was not built in a day. You have to start brick by brick, step by step. Or the entire journey is always start with a small step. So you have to take that step. When you take a step, initially you might find that no, it is not going to happen. There are so many hurdles. The hurdles are nothing but the opportunities. Let me give you my own example. I walked through this. I studied in PU. I had a difficult time, but I never complained. But don't think that I am giving you my example. I always say that to all my students, I am the perfect example of hard work and smart. So it's a perfect combination. Not that I won't praise myself, but of course Allah's help was always there with me. My parents, my teachers, they all supported me in this entire endeavor, whatever I have become today. So what I am trying to put things across today is You have to put an effort. I've walked this from my home, from Sultan Street till this point, because sometimes early morning 8 o'clock we never used to get auto. So that's what I'm trying to put it across to you. First point is you have to make choices. Second thing is you have to embrace the change. Change has to happen. Our entire body is evident. Every day, every week, our cells keep changing. If the cell is not changing, you're going to be ill. Okay? The water has to flow for it to be fresh. The stagnant water, it becomes turbid, it becomes stagnant, it becomes dirty. Do you all agree with me? Yes or no? The third point. What was the first point I made? Choices. You have to make choices. Every day, whether you wanted to come for this program, yes or no? You made a choice. That's why you're here. You wanted to participate in quiz, participate in Kannada speech, Urdu speech, math competition, you made the choice. When you made the choice, some of you got it. Yes or no? After making that choice, you have put an effort. Those who put the best effort, they got it. The second is, what was the second point? Embrace the change. You have to be the change what you want to see in the world. And what Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, be the change what you want to see in the world. We all want to, dunya change karna hai mujhe, but they don't want to change ourselves. So this change starts from the heart. And the third point is respect and kindness. Be kind to everyone. Our Prophet taught us to be kind to animals. Yes or no? So we have to be kind to everyone. Our parents, our teachers, our friends, our neighbors, and the person who is sitting next to you. In the morning when I was talking to the management people, one of the management persons, he took the water and gave it to somebody else. See, this is all we have thought about. Before he starts drinking it, he gave it to somebody else. This is kindness. Before you start drinking, you give it to somebody else. So if by this respect and kindness, if you can make some if you can gain some happiness in somebody's life, it's a huge thing. And it pays off. I don't know, in Hindu they say it's karma. It's like, what do you call that? You throw and it comes back. What do you call that? Sorry, boomerang, right? What is that? Sorry? Boomerang, yes, exactly. Very good. Nice. Give him a round of applause, please. You throw it, you come back. That's how the life is. This is what we are taught in our, you do work in dunya, you will get it back in after. Yes or no? You agree with me? So this is the point number third. You have to give respect and kindness to people. Let me share you an example. I was going to my clinic sometime back, and there's a wine shop next to my clinic. I know the government of Karnataka has given permission to start the wine shop next to your shop also. Otherwise, it was in the highways. So they have their own reasons why. So there used to be a huge man, nicely body fit, and probably he was drunk also. So I was parking my car right in front of the shop, and probably he didn't see me that it was me. So suddenly he showed me that nothing for He told me, you go there. Then I didn't say him anything. I just politely said, I took my car, parked it right in front of I got the parking in front of my clinic. I didn't say a word. I just said, okay, thank you, I will go. I took the car, I parked. After 10 minutes, he came to my clinic. Sorry sir, I'm only an Anjuman. Sorry sir, I didn't see that it was you. I didn't say a word. If at all I would have said a single word, maybe it would have thrashed me also. Agree with me? So that is the power of giving respect to someone. So, dear students, I would request you all to that, give respect, be kind, even to even to people whom you don't know, and the people whom you know. The fourth point is the role of discipline. See, I know that your teachers will tell you, you have to come at 8 o'clock, you have to be there, attendance is a must, it's mandatory. All these small things will make you a better person in life. Okay? So why do you think at 9:25 I was here? Because these things were instilled in me at a earlier age. Why Nawayath was there here? Because he knows the importance of time. Okay? So this is the point number 5. Point number 1, you have to make choices. Point number 2, be kind to people. Point number 3, Point number three. Point number three, anybody? You have to embrace the change. Point number four, role of discipline and self-care. You have to take care of yourself. Okay, as a doctor, I'm sure Dr. Zubair Saab is also here. He will agree with me. Never skip your breakfast. Have healthy food. Don't go for 2 minutes Maggi. Okay? Now we are saying cancer in every part of the body. All this because of the small things we are not taking care of. So I would request the parents who are sitting here, especially mothers, please cook good breakfast for them and make them eat at 7:30 in the morning. I'm sure you, sir, will agree with this. Okay? Make them get up, and holidays don't make them sleep. That is what I want to tell the parents at this point. I'll come to the parents a little later, but this is I wanted to address the students in the beginning. So develop discipline. I'm sure I'm making sense to your dear students. Yes or no? Discipline is the bridge between what you want to do, that is your dream, and your reality. If you have a goal and you don't create a system and discipline yourself to it, it is not going to be a reality at all. I have seen people, I have spoken with people, they have had huge visions, huge intention, only intention is not going to be. Argue solid. You have to believe in yourself. You have to make that intention and you have to put an effort into it. So these are the 4-5 points I want to put across to my dear students. And I want to see that every one of you should be called on the stage in every year. Yes or no? Do you agree with me? Yes? So make that intention that yes, I am going to be speaking here. I am going to be sitting there like Yunus Sahab and others. Yes? Right. So these are the things I wanted to tell. I'm going to repeat this. Be kind, choose wisely, and keep growing. Make that change in your life. What you are today should be a better person than what you are today. Should be a better person. This is how I want you all to do. Everybody to take this point very seriously. Thank you, dear students, and once again I must congratulate you for winning the prizes. A huge round of applause. To the teachers, I want to make a point here that our duty is not just giving lectures, giving notes, and our duty doesn't end here. We have to identify students. Every person is born with all the potential. You identify those potentials, analyze them, and make them grow. And I'm telling you, my teachers are all proud of me. One day, when they come and speak, you all will be proud of them. These are the things I want to tell to the teachers. I'm sure they are all good. I'm not going to sit precise here, but these are the things, if you keep in mind, your students, when my students, they do well, I feel very happy about it. I feel really, really happy about it. I may not get my monetary benefit out of it, but my heart says I have done something good. So this is the thing I wanted to convey to the teachers and dear parents. Do not give your sons or daughter mobile till they come to be. Do not give. I am telling you, generation is destroyed only because of this multimedia and mobile. So even if you are giving it to them for the purpose of study, monitor it. Make sure that you are sitting what they are watching. I am telling you that this point is very, very, very valid here. What we eat, it grows our body. It gives nutrition to our body. What we watch, what we read, it gives nutrition to our soul. The soul is going to be corrected if the person is watching corrected stuff. Okay? And don't give them bites before the age of 18. I have seen lot of students, they drive very rash. Do not give them, let them cry. Let them throw their tantrums. Do not give them unless they have a license. It is against the law as well. But these are the small things. I've seen a lot of people coming to National and calling us. I was part of Jamaat back then, and the 16-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid, is this the way you want to raise our kid? It may be your only kid. God forbid, nothing should happen to your kid. Right? So these, I hope, with the way we take this into consideration. And to the management and the teachers, I want to convey to parents that each student's parents should have been here. It is your student's day, it is your son's or daughter's day. If you are not proud of it, then what is the point? My father was always there for all the programs. He was here at Bhatkal, he was always there for that. He even came for that. I got some prize in English oration. He was there. That makes me feel happy. That makes the student happy. With the management and the teachers, I want you all to convey this point to them and make sure that they come. Otherwise, don't give the prize to them. Make some arrangement like that. Right, I think it's taking a lot of time. I had a lot of things in the mind, but for students, I want to tell you one last point. Read books. Make the habit of reading books. Don't go for shortcuts. There are a lot of apps now which you give you the summary of books. Don't read. Take a book, find out what interests you. Take a book, read page by page. At least in the initial stage of life, read page by page. Make notes. I'm talking about apart from your academics. Make notes that will make you what you're going to be in life. That school will give you education per se of a selected subject. But if you want to really excel in life, you have to read. And you have to read books. You have to talk to people. That's another point I want to make. Talk to people. I gave something today talking to 4 people in life. I gave from Yunus sir that what is the importance of time. I didn't tell me anything. I saw him coming at 9:35.